Sometimes we get so busy that we forget to see what's happening around us. It was August, it was hot, it was humid. I was in a really lousy mood, and I had picked up my 2 boys from daycare. And in the back was Taylor, and Taylor's sitting there and he's going, "Mommy, guess what?" And I wasn't in the mood. He was 4 years old and he was learning all kinds of words at daycare. You know those words that you don't want them to say when you're in the grocery store? And he would practice them on me to see what kind of reaction he would get. And I wasn't in the mood to hear the word of the day. And so I ignored him. I thought about turning the radio up even louder. And I heard, "Mommy, guess what?" And I kept on driving, and I was pulling into the driveway, and then the mommy guilt took over. And I turned to him and I said, "What?" And he looked at me and he said, "Mommy, your sunflowers are awesome." Awesome was the new word of the day. That in and of itself was very cool. But those sunflowers were awesome. We had planted those sunflowers at the beginning of the summer, and he had helped me that whole summer weed them, and we had watered them and we'd watched them grow, but I hadn't really seen them. Not in the way that he had seen them. It wasn't until that moment where I actually looked at them and really looked at them like he was, and they were awesome. Sometimes we get so caught up in all of the things that are going wrong, on the things that we would like to have different, that we forget to see the awesome and the incredible things that are happening around us. Those sunflowers continue to be awesome. I plant them more to remind me of how cool things are, of all of the blessings that we already have in our life. Are you looking for the awesome? Now, you don't have to be out in the middle of the country growing sunflowers. You can see the awesome in downtown Toronto. The coolest thing I think I've seen so far is the Elvis moose that was sitting on Bloor Street. He was in his white getup with all of the rhinestones attached to him, and it was cool. It was awesome. There are amazing sunrises. There are awesome views of the buildings around here. Things that we take for granted, and there are amazing people that we get to come in contact with. Are you looking for the awesome that's happening?